Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about the best edition that you should buy when it comes to Frostpunk 2, because there's two different editions and a couple of other stuff you need to know. Okay, so first of all, jumping in, when it comes to Frostpunk 2, there are actually no pre-order bonuses, unless you're on Steam, because Steam currently has a 10% pre-order discount on the deluxe edition of the game. What this does is it will bring the percentage of the price down by 10% to about $67 if you're in the US. Now, let's have a look. So, what do you get with the standard edition of the game? Well, you just get the base game, that's it. You get nothing else. And this will cost you about $45. Then you have the Frostpunk 2 Deluxe Edition, and this will usually be about $75 unless you have that 10% pre-order discount, at which point then it is $67. And what you get with this is the base game. You get access to a 7-day beta of the sandbox mode in April, which is long gone by the time you've seen this video. You get free post-launch DLC, which means it comes out after the game does, so you get free DLCs later on during the life cycle of the game. You'll also get 72 hours of early access to the story mode before the official release. So this game is meant to drop around the 19th or 20th. I think it's the 20th off the top of my head. So what that means is you can play it on the 17th, which is Tuesday, which is quite nice. So you get 3 days early access. Like, a lot of games are doing this recently, and I personally think it's stupid, but here we are. You'll also get an exclusive in-game item, which I just can't seem to find anywhere because it doesn't seem like they've given any information other than an exclusive in-game item. You'll also get something called the Warm Flesh Novella, which is a digital version of the novel, basically, that they've done for, like, this upcoming Frostpunk anthology, which I guess is pretty cool if you love the lore of Frostpunk. You'll also get access to a digital art book and soundtrack as well, which is pretty cool. Then on top of that, there is technically a collector's edition for you guys. You have to buy this from the skybound.com store. I don't see it available anywhere else. And they've got like a Frostpunk 2 special edition, which is around $100. And with this, you get everything in the deluxe edition because you get Frostpunk 2 Deluxe Edition Steam key, so that's pretty cool. You'll get access to 2 postcards, which is very nice, physical postcards. You'll get 1 of 2 embroidered patches. Now, I don't like the fact that there are 2 of these and you only get 1 of the 2, so it's random that you just get, so you might get the worst looking one for your preference. But also, if you're paying for like a collector's edition, you kind of want both, you know? There's no point in making like diehard fans buy a collector's edition twice just so they hope they get the items they want. It's so dumb. Like, people are spending a fortune, just give them the items they want. You also get access to a keychain and stickers and a beautiful multi-layered shadow box, which looks like the front cover of the game, and it just looks really cool. I think the shadow box is probably the best item in this, and like I say, this will cost you about $100. Now, when it comes to the best edition of the game, that's pretty simple, right? So you have the standard edition, $45, and then you have the deluxe edition for $75. Now, you do get access to free DLCs later on. Now, I don't know how good Frostpunk is going to be at launch, and I don't know how good the DLCs are going to be. But if you're looking at buying the best edition, what you have to realize is you would be spending $45 on the base game, and then you're spending $10 for every DLC, right? But then you also have access to the 72-hour early access. You can play it a little bit early, which is just a write-off. Like, stuff that one. If you're paying $75, forget that one is even a thing. So you're realistically getting bonus items, right, for the $10 on top of like your like per DLC per the game. So you get like an exclusive in-game item, you get the novel, and you get the digital art book and soundtrack as bonus items for the deluxe edition. So realistically, like, it's kind of okay to pick up the deluxe edition if you want. If you're picking up the deluxe edition, you will be getting your money's worth because $10 per DLC is not awful. Plus, you're getting a whole bunch of bonus items. If you're buying the standard edition, then, like, realistically, I'd suggest buying the standard edition because you don't know how good the game's going to be at launch. You don't know how good the DLCs are going to be until they've launched. If you're, like, a die-hard fan of Frostpunk and you want to buy the deluxe edition just so you already have the DLCs because you know you're going to love the game, regardless of what the perception is and regardless of how the game runs and all that type of stuff, then sure, pick up the deluxe edition. If you really are a die-hard fan, though, you might as well spend a little bit more extra money on the special edition or collector's edition, if you want to call it that too, just because it's like, what, $15 more than the deluxe edition, and you get the deluxe edition with it, and you get a whole bunch of physical items. I would probably advise skipping the deluxe edition if you're a person who wants to try out the game, who doesn't know they're going to enjoy the game, and doesn't know how good the game's going to run, doesn't know how good the game's going to be at launch, doesn't know how good the DLCs are going to be. Pick up the standard edition. There's no point wasting your money on deluxe, because chances are you're going to forget there's even DLC coming out for this game, because there's so many good games coming out next year anyway. Now, if you're a diehard fan of Frostpunk 2, pick up the special edition, pick up the collector's edition, because you get the deluxe edition, and it's just a bit more expensive. And you get a whole bunch of cool physical items, including all the bonus items from the deluxe edition. You just save a fortune, and you get more for your money that way. Anyway, guys, I hope this video helped you. Let me know in the comments below which actual edition you're picking up. Is it the standard? Is it the deluxe? Is it the cool special collector's edition? Let me know. And I'll see you again in the next one.